Hi Carly, Andy Taylor here, project manager with Red Rock Roofing. I'm at 8793 West 86th Drive here in Arvada, Colorado. I'm going to do a quick inspection video for the roof. Bear with me briefly while I make my way up. So the sand-like system in the gutter, that's always a first and testament to the age and wear and tear on the roof. The roof does have drip edge, which I'm always glad to see. That's a code item. You know, that's the 2x2 inch L-shaped flange that goes over all the perimeters and whatnot and really protects. So right here is a nail head that's starting to pop through, and this is really conducive to season with expansion and contraction. Those things start coming out of the roof itself, and then you get a penetration point. This is right over the garage, so I don't see it normally being a huge issue, but we've got one in the back by the swamp cooler. And then, you know, that's obviously living space. So first thing an adjuster will be looking for when getting onto the roof to do a claim for insurance is called collateral damage. Collateral damage to you and I are simply signs and indicators that there has been a storm in the area. I went over the rain cap here to show indentations for the roof. And once an adjuster verifies that there has been a storm in the area, the next thing they're looking for is called spalding. Spalding is when hail strikes a shingle, dislodges the granules to expose the fiberglass undermatting, and that's what these marks I'm showing you here actually look like. So the way that they classify this damage is within a 10 by 10 foot square, one on each major slope. If you can find 6 to 10 of these marks, depending on the insurance company, then on paper you gain the eligibility and a full replacement at insurance expense, of course minus the deductible. Now, I've done corresponding spot checks across the roof and have found far upward of the necessary amount of hail in order to get insurance involved. And I do believe at this time, in my professional opinion, that you know what your options are. For lack of a better term, this roof has definitely seen its best days. Now, with that, the ridge has been replaced, it looks like, with a different shingle. This is a gray, and the ridge is actually brown. With that, the solar all looks really good, in a great place. Doesn't have any pigeon wire, but that's, you know, a preference kind of. But again, all of the ridges are of a different color, and these are all really wore out. Like, you can even see some of the hail marks that are on this. Now, I can tell that this storm came from the southwest, because the south-facing slope is the more heavily damaged of the two sides of this roof. So, Andy Taylor with Red Rock Roofing. Before I sign off, I just want to point out over here by the swamp cooler, there is definitely some additional wear and tear. You can tell that either ice dams up here really good, or the swamp cooler itself has been leaking on the back side, and then you've got, you know, further damage, and you can even see some of the hail that's in here as well. So this was the backside nail pop that I'm seeing, and it's not fully emerged from the surface there, but that can definitely become a problem. What I also want to show is that the shed in the back, that's got hail damage all over it, and then obviously the center, kind of adding light to the inside of this thing, is all broke up and beat. So again, Andy Taylor with Red Rock Roofing. I very much appreciate the opportunity to get out here and bring you up to speed. Thank you very much.